Asexual propagation is called with different names: asexual propagation, vegetative propagation, colonial propagation. Asexual propagation is reproduction by means of vegetative parts of plants such as roots, shoots, or leaves other than seed. In this propagation, sexes aren't involved, hence it's called asexual propagation. It involves the use of any part of the plant other than seed. The vegetative organ of many plants have the capacity or ability for regeneration to produce new individuals. Vegetative parts possess somatic cells. They divide and multiply by mitosis. Doesn't involve reduction in chromosomal number, but involves the duplication of chromosome structure. The same genetic constitution is seen in the resultant plants as no variation. Whatever the characteristics present in the parent, the same are carried in the new plants. Duplicate without any change, true to mother plant variation is eliminated. Merits and advantages: there are many horticulture plants that normally produce little or no viable seeds. The tree raised by vegetative means bears fruit just like those of the tree from which the scion has been collected. Propagation by vegetative means is sometimes easier, more rapid, and economical than that by seeds. Vegetatively propagated plants are usually less vigorous than seed-propagated ones. Vegetatively propagated plants are more precocious in bearing. Certain injuries can be repaired. Demerits and disadvantages: no new variety can be evolved by means of the vegetative method of propagation. Vegetative propagation in many cases is more expensive than seed propagation. Vegetatively propagated plants are comparatively short-lived. Vegetatively propagated plants are comparatively less hardy. Transmit viral disease from plant to plant. So, which method of propagation is the best? Considering the merits and demerits of both methods, particularly in fruit crops and other perennial crops, vegetative propagation is more preferable than seed propagation, because of uniformity even in delicate character like shape, taste, flavor, and precocity. Plants propagation by separation and division. The variety of underground storage organ may be grouped into two classes based on how they are propagated: plants propagated by separation and plants propagated by division. Plants propagated by separation. Separation is a method of propagation in which underground structure of plants are divided not by cutting, but by breaking along natural lines between segments. Pulp. A pulp is a specialized underground organ that consists predominantly of fleshy leaf scales growing on stem tissue basal plate. There are two types of pulps: tunicate pulps. These pulps have outer pulp scales that are dry and membranous. Non-tunicate pulps. These pulps don't possess the enveloping dry covering. Core. A rounded underground storage organ present in plants consisting of a swollen stem base covered with scale leaves. Plant propagation by division. It is a method of propagation of plants using cross-section of particular part. Rhizome. A rhizome is a specialized stem structure in which the main axis of plant grow horizontally just below or on the surface of the ground. Stolon is a term used to describe various types of horizontally growing stems that produce adventitious root when come in contact with the soil. Runner. A runner is a specialized stem that develops from the axial of a leaf at the crown of a plant, grows horizontally along the ground, and forms a new plant at one of the nodes. Stem tuber. A tuber is a specialized swollen underground stem which opposes eye in regular order over the surface. The eye represents the nodes of the tuber. Tuberous roots. These are thickened tuberous growths that function as storage organs. These differ from the true stem tuber in that they lack nodes and internodes. Offset is a short thickened horizontal branch growing out of the crown ending at the apex with a tuft of leaves and a cluster of leaves below. Suckers. It's lateral branch developing from the underground parts of the stem or roots. By now we reach the end of our section, and I recommend you to look over the list of reference and supportive videos.